Yeah, so it's time to look at NNDM again. We have looked at this one in the past, a few days ago I think it was, but the stock is actually up since then. I want to give a bit more of an in-depth analysis on what the actual company itself does and how this could affect the future, because like I always say, sometimes we need to look a bit further than the actual company itself, looking into the market sector and what that can do and where that's going to take us into the future. So looking at this one, we can already see we are up hugely this year, and we're looking at about 117+% gain. Let's call it about 100. Oh, it's actually a 203% gain actually, since Monday the 21st of September to Wednesday the 18th of November, which is the date of filming. You can see that that's quite the gain indeed, and obviously this is just showing great things for the company. So yeah, we really have been expanding this company quite recently. Previous days have shown big gains, going up from about $3.68 on Friday all the way up to about almost even $6 to be honest on the Wednesday. So not bad at all for 1 week, and obviously going into a 5-day period, the growth just looks a bit stronger, taking us to about 35% in the past week, and on the 1 day slightly negative, even though actually it's positive according to Google, being as we saw this little dip here. I forgot to account that. So yeah, we are actually still up today, so not bad at all for this stock. So we're going to be looking at everything you need to know. I think you're going to enjoy. If you think that you will, please do like and subscribe. We're trying to get to 1,000 and we are basically on 660 right now. I know it's not updated, but I have already checked it earlier and we are on 660 right now, so not bad at all. If you could help us get up a little bit, would not go missed. So thank you for that, and of course if you want to come and join us on Discord, feel free to do that. So yeah, we're going to have a quick look at the actual market sector now, because I think this is an important thing which people are not looking at, because of course it is a 3D printing company. If we look back to just a few years ago, 3D printing was not really that big. Look back to about 2016. I'm talking even further back than that. Let's look back to about 2010 when this technology really did just start to come out. Maybe a little bit later than that, don't quote me on that one. But basically when the tech did come out, it was not really too, innovative. I mean, yes, it was amazing, but it wasn't really good for anything yet. It wasn't that advanced. Whereas in reality now, we're looking at something completely different, where we are seeing huge, advances in this technology every single year, and I think this is just going to continue year on year, and I think this will affect where we go from here, because of course we've seen loads of things come out around this. We have seen people make a heart, I think it was, but I'm not 100% sure on that, but I think someone made a heart with a 3D printer, and obviously if things like that can continue, that's just a great sign for the industry as a whole. And obviously it's not just medical equipment which you can make with a 3D printer. You can make all kinds of fun stuff. Obviously you can just go into YouTube or Google and type in stuff made with a 3D printer and just see how amazing they are. But that was a bit of a ramble. Generally speaking, the market sector is expected to grow into the future in all fields. So we're looking at the biggest gains in other sectors which are not necessarily listed. Second biggest gain is in lithography. Never mind. Anyway, you can read it for yourself. You can just see it on Google if you want to go and have a look over it. But we can see which sectors are going to be growing the most in the next few years. And of course, if we look down to what 3D printers can actually make, like I said, they can make so much stuff, virtually anything, to be honest. Obviously, if we want to have a quick look on one of these websites, we can see loads of cool things that you can make with a 3D printer. So obviously, this is a very innovative product, and this is still potentially, in my opinion, not the pinnacle of where we are going with companies like this. Of course, companies like this are just like the the train to ride on, if you will, amongst the actual market to actually get to the place where the market is superior to what it is now. So like I'm trying to say, basically, I think this company is not necessarily a good buy yet, but I think if you are willing to take that risk and willing to wait definitely a few years, we are, in my opinion, looking at growth in this sector for definite, and this could definitely come into play there, and it could potentially result in some nice profits for that company. So hopefully we can see big profits on this stock. We have already seen big profits on this stock so far, but I don't see any other reason why this could slow down. We had some, I think it was negative earnings for the stock actually, which is a surprise, but then the price did actually continue to rise. Just shows strength, in my opinion, as I think this sector will be expanding. Of course, we have looked at the finances before, we will look at the finances again, and I think if they could get those finances 100% correct and right, I think they will really be looking at some acceleration into the future. So that's just my opinion. I thought I'd share it with you tonight after we have seen even more growth. Hope you did enjoy. If you did, of course, leave a like and subscribe. I will see you in the next episode. Thank you for your time, and of course, feel free to come and join us on Discord. That's all for tonight. Thank you.